Hello and welcome back to the second video of this series. In this time we will continue to use another tags related to text, to working with text in the HTML page. And let's start. This is the page of the project as we left it before, and this is the result. We just have some title and header 1 and heading 2. This is the result of the headings, and we can continue with these headings up to heading 6. So let's try them out. Okay, so it's 2, 3, 4, 5. I think this is enough. This is the heading 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, this is not okay. This is second. This is a third. This is a fourth, fifth, and sixth heading. And see, this is these are the result. Heading 1 is the biggest, and heading 6 is smaller. Another HTML tag for text is paragraph. The text is just the P, and there we can start writing some text for the paragraph. So this is a sample text that should be presented in my page. See? And let's just create another paragraph, but this time with some longer and dummy text. As I'm using Visual Studio Code, there is an integrated plugin to generate dummy text. It's called Lorem. Just write Lorem and the number of words we want. Let's say for example we want 20 words. Just write Lorem 20 and press tab, and that's it. I have a Lorem text 20 words long. I think Sublime Text also have this feature in Atom. I see that working in Atom also, and most of the code editors that you can use will have it. If not, there are tools online where you can go online, generate the dummy text, and paste it back here. So let's generate this, but make it bigger. Let's say for example Lorem of 50. Okay, that's it. So we have headings, we have paragraph, and these are block level elements. In HTML we have two types of block of elements. There are block level elements and inline elements. All the elements in an HTML page can be either inline or block level elements. Inline elements do not start a new line and take only the necessary width, in contrast to block level elements that always start a new line and takes the full width available. Example of blocks can be divs, headings, paragraphs, and forms, and examples of inline elements can be span, images, links, strong, and emphasis. Okay, so we can inspect this element to see them in the inspector. Ctrl+Shift+E, right click and select inspect, or F12. The key F12 toggles the Chrome developer tools. So here in elements, let me put this in the bottom. Okay, this is better. So if we hover over some of the tags, we can see that are highlighted above, and as they are block level elements, each of them starts a new line and it takes the whole width space available, as you can see here. And we can let's test some inline elements. Let's see here. we can use the strong tag here. It will make, in this case, it will just make the text bold. See here, the text is bolder. Strong is a semantic tag that replaces the old bold tag, and that is not used anymore. It's always better to use the strong as is a semantic tag. And we can see here, let me inspect that this is an inline element, so it does not create a new line. It just continues in the line and affects the text. We can try another inline, what will be em for emphasis. Close em, and here reload. Where is it? Oh, here it is. Here is the word. It's an emphasis. In this time, it just changed the text in italics, but we can adjust the styles for both, for the strong or for the em. From CSS, we can apply our own style. Let's say, for example, we want the strong not just to be bold, but also to be in red text or yellow or blue. We can change that from CSS. That will be the next video of this series. For now on, let's just try another HTML tag. Sorry, here. Let's work with the H tag that is for creating links. Let's close the A, and let's add the href attribute of the tag, property of the tag. Sorry. We reload, and now there is a clickable link, and we can specify the address here. Let's say, for example, http://google.com. We reload, and now if we click it, it will send us to Google. This can also point to another page in our site. Like, for example, if we want to open blog.html, so this is how it is specified. And let's go back to Google. When we are targeting sites that or endpoints that are outside of our site, it's always better to use the target attribute here and say target _ blank. So we reload, and the difference is when we click the link, it will open the URL in a new tab, so it does not close our page. Otherwise, every time a user clicks on a link, we are sending them out of our site, and that's not good for user experience. Finally, let's work with another HTML tag. Let's say, for example, UL, that stands for Unordered List, and in this list we will create a list item called item 1. Close li. Let's refresh and see we have a list, well, with 1 item, 2, 3, and 4. This is 4, 3, 2, and 1. Reload here, and we have a list with 4 items, and as you can see, there is some padding here. This is because browsers by default are adding some style to some elements, and this is important to keep in mind, but we can always change this style to make the items look the way we want them to look. Let's inspect here, for example, inspect, and here in the side we can see the styles applied to these li items. We can see here that is a padding of 40 pixels. But as I told you before, we can change this style from CSS, but this is a topic for the next video in the series. So if we change the UL for an OL that stands for Ordered List, and we reload, the the dots change here for numbers, and now the items are numbered, and we can add another. Let's say this is 5 and 6. We see here that the items are numbered, and if we analyze a little here, we can go back to the paragraph and see that, in this case, we have a strong emphasis and a link inside a inside a paragraph element. This can be applied to any other HTML tag. For example, we want this list of items to be a list of links. So what we do is change the text inside the li for some link, and as we remember, it's an a tag. Let's change the second one also for a link, and just for fun, let's change the third one for another, like maybe a button. A button will be nice. The third one is a button. We close button tags here. I think I'm missing something. Button. Okay, this is an N. Okay, now it's fine. And see, we have a list of items, but the first two are links. The second is a button. The third can be the fourth can be an image, and so on and so on. Okay, thank you for watching. This was a quick video about some HTML tags for managing text in the page. In the next video of the series, we will start working with CSS, and just see you then. Bye.